guys, so let's look at a program to check if an alphabet entered is vowel or consonant. So out of the 26 letters of the alphabet, in the lowercase as well as the uppercase, we have 5 vowels out of it. So in the lowercase 26 you have A, E, I, O, U, and in the uppercase 26 you have A, E, I, O, U. Everything else is going to be a consonant. So these are the vowels that is there with you among the total of 10 vowels among 52 alphabets, taking both the uppercase as well as the lowercase together. Now you can do this using if-else case as well as the switch case. If you want to do this using the if-else case, the easiest way would be to combine all of these using the logical OR operator. So let's say I want to input everything into this variable called ch, which is the alphabet that is entered. So you can go ahead and start with checking if ch equal to a, don't forget the single inverted commas, or ch equal to a, or ch equal to e, or ch equal to capital E, or I suggest writing this method instead of writing if ch is equal to a, printf vowel, else if ch is equal to capital A, printf vowel, else if ch is equal to capital E, printf vowel. Better than that is to combine everything together in a single if condition, just by combining everything using a logical OR operation. Now OR ch equal to I, or ch equal to capital I, or ch equal to O, or ch equal to O in capital, or ch equal to U, or ch equal to capital U. Now I've already entered the bracket for the if condition in the beginning, so do enter the closing bracket for the total, all the conditions together. So if any one of these conditions satisfies, you can go ahead and write it's a vowel, and the else case will obviously be a consonant. So now this works if and only if my user consonant, okay, this works if and only if my user enters an alphabet strictly. If the user enters anything other than an alphabet, also it will trigger the printf consonant statement. So this will work true, and it's a perfect program only if your user is going to enter the alphabet between the alphabet ranges of small a to small z or capital A to capital Z. So this is using a simple if case. I would prefer you guys to write this than the else if ladder, which is just going to be so long and you have to repeat the printf statement 10 times instead of just writing it just one time. Now when you convert this into the logic of the switch case, what I would like to do is same thing. If you're going to go ahead and let's imagine you're writing switch and ch, and if you're going to write case a, printf vowel, break, case capital A, printf vowel, break. This is no different to writing the else if ladder, which I had not recommended, because here also again you will go ahead and write all the printf statement for vowel and break 10 times instead of just writing it a single time. Now how do you write it a single time instead of 10 times is by using the break statement. So I had explained in the previous program, why do you need compulsory to write a break statement in the cases if the break statement was not there and the user had entered the user had entered a small a, it will go ahead and print this vowel, and since there was no break, it will go ahead and print this vowel statement, and then it meets the break and stops. So for small a, you might actually have vowel written beside each other. So I'm going to use this for writing the case for the finding the vowel or consonant by writing a switch case where I'm going to remove the break statement. Let's look at another example before we move on. Let's say I have an input for an integer n and I write switch n and I write something like this: case 0, case 1, and let's say I'll printf something like 0, 1, and I'll write break. Next I write case 2, I write case 3, I write case 4, and in this I'm going to write printf 2, 3, and here I'm going to write printf 4, and I'm going to put a break statement here, and I'll close the switch case. We'll see what happens through all these for a series of inputs from 0 to 4 for the value n. Let's take n is equal to 0. What happens? The first case satisfies, but there is nothing inside it, not even the break also. So it directly moves to the one below. For the case 1, what is written over there? Print 0, 1. So for 0, it will actually print 0, 1. It meets the break, so it stops. Now let's see I had entered switch case n value 1. It obviously ignores the first one because it's not equal to 0. It goes to the next one, which is 1 is equal to 1. It executes what's in the case, what is given there, printf 0, 1. It meets the break statement, so it stops. Next, for n is equal to 2. It skips 0, it skips 1, it goes to 2. Now there is nothing there in 2, not even the break statement. So it goes to the next one. The next one is printing 2, 3. Then there is no break statement, so it goes to the next one, which is printing 4. Now for n is equal to 3, what happens? It skips 0, 1 and 2, and for 3 it is 2, 3. There is no break statement, so it goes on to the next one, prints 4. Now for n is equal to 4, what happens? It skips 0, 1, 2 and 3. What happens there is 4. So it will just print 4. It meets the break, so it stops. So this is the logic of explaining where you have a case without any action, you have a case with an action, no break statement, and you have a case with an action and with a break statement. What is the difference of how it executes? Now why I'm going to use this is, I can just say a case A or capital A or small e, capital E, I and I can just leave it empty so that it just keeps going till the bottom where it meets the printf vowel statement. I'll demonstrate to you. So let's say our input was taken into the series ch variable. So my switch is for ch, and I can easily write case A, leave it blank. Case capital A, leave it blank. Because whether it's A also, it will keep going down. Whether it's capital A also, it will keep going down. Because I just want to print the vowel statement just once at the last place. So A, E, leave it blank. Case E, leave it blank. A, E, I, leave it blank. Case capital I, leave it blank. Case O, leave it blank. Case capital O, leave it blank. Moving on to case U, leave it blank, and case capital U, at the last point I'll print F vowel and the break statement. And my default will be consonant. You should make sure that your user enters only alphabets and not any other keys or any other characters. Consonant, and you can close. So what happens over here? If A is entered, A comes over here, there is nothing, there is no break statement, so it skips and goes here and prints vowel. If it was E, it will start from this point, there is nothing, so it keeps going till where it reaches a printf statement and it will print, and then there is a break. There is no break in the other cases, so it keeps on going. So even if you enter U, it skips all the statements, it enters here, there is nothing, so it just goes out, goes down and prints vowel, there is a break. So you don't have to print F vowel and break, print F vowel and break for all the 10 cases, just print it once in the 10th case and leave everything blank. So this works as a very good alternative to this format of where you've written using the OR case. This is a very good example of where you can put everything together and just write one single printf vowel statement. So this is the benefit of not using break. It comes as a benefit to you in some cases like this, where you don't have to write repeatedly, where you just have to print a common output for few number of cases. You can just group those number of cases together and leave it blank without the break also. It will go ahead and print it. And there is no hard and fast rule as this is the order that you have to follow. Like you have to go A and capital A, E and capital E, I and capital E, nothing like that. You can do clubbing of all the A to E in A to U in small case first and then in the uppercase after that, or you can just jumble it around like that. So if there was a couple of numbers that you wanted to print together, you don't need to go in the order of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can club probably like 0, 1 and 3 together and have a printf statement. 2 and 4 together, have a printf statement. 5 and 10 together, have a printf statement. It's nothing has to be in the particular order in a case statement. You can jumble it up, use it. Case statement is a place where you can, it's like your if condition. In if condition, there is no specific order. Same way, in switch also there is no specific order. You can club and use to your comfort, to your benefit. So that is the plus point of using structures like this, where you can actually use it, club together, use it to print statements, and where you want to stop, where you want to keep going on can be specified, whether you use the break statement or not use the break statement. So let's look at this in the code. So I'm going to go ahead and declare char ch. You can declare it as char ch, or you can declare it as cal alpha also, anything that makes you comfortable. So go ahead, and when you're printing F, do write enter alphabet, so that a person who is not well versed with your program and is being given the program to test it does not enter any random key that is on your keyboard. So scanf %C and ampersand alpha. So we'll do the if case first. You can write if, and this is the main bracket of if. The other brackets I'll be writing if alpha equals A or alpha equal to capital A or alpha equal to E alpha equal to capital E, or I'm just going to copy paste and change the alphabets. A and E is done. A, E, and then comes I, or capital I or capital E or capital that was small e and this is capital E, sorry, A, E, I and it is O, and this will be uppercase O, and or this is U and uppercase U. So for all of that you can have a single printf statement, which is it's a vowel, and else can be a printf as consonant. You can also write like the earlier video that we had done, printf /n, the alphabet is, and leave space and remove this /n and remove this /n. So let's run. We'll see if got an error. No error so far. So if it is small a, it prints alphabet is a vowel. We'll run once again for capital E. It's a vowel. Running for O, it's a vowel. Now running for capital B, consonant. You can run for capital Q, it's a consonant. Let's run for small letter W and it's a consonant. So this part works. Now we can convert this into the if case into our switch case. So it is switch and you can write alpha and you can write case A and copy paste this, Control C, Control V, change this to capital A, E, I, then capital I, then comes small o, then comes capital O, A, E, I, O, and there is U and the capital U. All of these statements can be having a single printf statements as vowel and break statement. Don't forget the break statement. After that you can have your default case as printf /n, no need /n because we are connecting with the printf statement above, consonant, and that's it. So we'll run once again. I think I've changed everything. Yes, we'll run once again. Enter alphabet small a, it prints vowel. Enter alphabet capital O, yes, it prints vowel. We'll test for something like capital Q, it prints consonant. Run for small b and it prints consonant. So there you have it, shifting from if else conditional statement to a switch case conditional statement. Thank you.